So small. Look at it. Look at how tiny that thing is. Believe it or not, this thing is 6 years old. 6 years for this. Anyways, check this out. So, right here, we have kind of a branch growing out way down by the base root, okay? So, I need to get that out of there. But because this is such a rare, hard to find azalea around here, I'm gonna go ahead and take all these little branches and try to root them out. So I'm not wasting them, but I am gonna clip off this whole little branch down here. And then what I need to do, it's gonna be very hard. I have to be super careful, but I'm gonna try to give some type of pad shape to this little tiny azalea. So I'm gonna try to bend these little branches out, right, with some wire, get them down into some type of pad formation so it doesn't just look like a little ball. Not that this isn't a cute little plant already anyways, but yeah, I want to get some type of shape into this thing, and I think I can make it look really cool and actually give it a look like it actually has some type of apex and not like the whole thing is an apex. So let me get to it here. I'm gonna have to zoom the camera way in. Might even have to move the camera forward so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I'm gonna try to get in there and wire the thicker branches that I know I probably won't break down into some type of structure here. So let's see what I can do with this thing. Give me a minute, I gotta move this thing even closer. This thing is so small. Okay, now we're ready. Now, believe it or not, even though it's so small, I'm gonna have to use 2mm wire because these branches are pretty darn stiff for how small they are, because they're very short, but they're pretty thick. So I think the hardest part of wiring this is gonna be getting a good anchor on the trunk of the tree to actually get the bend to stay. Because I don't have much space, I don't have much length to actually get some good wraps around the tree, especially once I get up into the upper branches, because they're all like, they grow out of the same spot, so that's going to be kind of tough. Not to mention I'm working with very limited space in there. was very difficult. I definitely broke a couple branches I didn't want to come off, but I think it's got a pretty cool shape actually. If you look right here, if you can kind of follow the trunk, it kind of comes up. It's got a really nice like swooping motion over into this pad right here. And then what I'm trying to do is make like rows. I had to get really creative with the wiring here because I mean, it's so tight in there. There's no distance in between branches, so it just looks like a mess of wire for now. I'm really hoping that these things will just kind of settle in and set into their spots, you know, within a couple months, you know, come spring. Like after spring, hopefully they kind of settle where they're at and I can kind of take the wire off because it's a lot of wire in one spot. But I think at least it's got some type of shape now, you know, and I'm hoping these will kind of like branch out, you know, once summer comes and this, you know, everything flowers and then these things realize that they have room to grow around them. I'm hoping this can kind of flower out here a little bit and turn into a nice apex. But I mean, working with a very, very small tree here, it's really hard to put any type of shape into this thing, but at least it has some type of a pad look now, a little bit separated and get some air through there. And I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, and try to root up these other ones, but that is the Kazan Dwarf Satsuki Azalea. And can't wait to see this thing flower in the spring. I think it's gonna be really pretty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe to the video if you want to see more, and we'll see you on the next video.